got an interview with Glymir from the Hipster Cartel.
Hey, it's Glymir from the Hipster Cartel. You're watching the That Dere Show with Ben Sosa, Manny B. Spittin'. What's good?
Yo, Glymir, what up? What up?
Hey, Ben Sosa, Manny B. How you doing?
Yo, we got a couple questions for you, fam. Hope that's all right.
Nice.
So how'd you get into producing music?
What got me into music? Well, a lot of things. I guess just controlling my ride home really was the first thing that got me into music. I remember when I was like 16 years old, I was listening to a lot of other people's music when I was driving home, and there was always somebody else that was influencing the time that we were sharing. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to have my own vibe. You know, I wanted to have my own control in my own ride home. You know, I wanted to hear myself in my own car. You know, I didn't necessarily need the world to hear it at the time, but.
So tell me what's going on with Van City Raps. Like, I know it's about the Vancouver underground scene and all that good stuff. I had the pleasure of taking part in an interview with you for that. Let us know what's popping with that right now.
Yeah, Van City Raps. This is a movie I'm doing about the Van City rap scene. I'm just interviewing 22 or so.
Who got the power? Who made the flower? Who's the one that's really just a coward? I hate the law, so I break the law. Like the government when they making war, they will control you, patrol you, even try to hold you. Do anything in their power to try to mold you.
Van City rappers that I see around the scene, that, you know, the DIY do-it-yourselfers, not really excellent with social media or navigating their social media that way, but they're just talented, and I just want to put them on a showcase, a 90-minute documentary called Van City Raps, which is actually turning into more like a 4-hour, 5-hour documentary right now. I got so much footage, so many artists. There's so many in Vancouver, it's unbelievable. There's like over 500. Everybody I interviewed led me to somebody else that I hadn't interviewed, so. You know, just going to shows and stuff like that, I started rounding out. Like, I got a few other people. I went to a show. I was hired to film it. And then I picked off a few other people I thought were talented. There was just so much talent in Vancouver, and nobody knows who they are, so.
All right, then, right on.
That's the extension of Van City Raps. I didn't necessarily want to make it. It wasn't, you know, I was just the one in the circle that had the filmmaking abilities, so I went and made Van City Raps. Other than that, I'm a straight musician. You know, directing and writing and doing all this stuff for a documentary is something I'm good at, but it's not necessarily how I want to spend most of my time. I just want to spend my time making music, making albums, hanging with artists, producing artists. I don't necessarily want to be an artist forever, you know. I probably have some limited number of days on that, like a few years. I don't know, maybe 5 if that. And then I just want to start producing them. But before producing them, I need to get out some hits. So I need to prove to myself, not prove to them. Like, I just need to prove to myself that, you know, I can launch an artist. So before I launch any other artist, I want to be the artist that I launch. And my shit's good, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's also, you know, fun to do stuff like that. How do I spend my days? Well, I built a studio in my garage. I have a green screen. I have a music studio. I basically built my music career to never leave my house. No, I leave the house, but, you know, I don't have to fly anywhere. I have to do anything. I can usually do everything from here. Like, if I'm working with an artist, I can usually just, you know, call them up and say, you know, send me your vocals. Can you go into a studio, do this, send them to me? I'll do it all from here. I don't even leave the house. And the song turns out good and we want to shoot a music video, they come to my house, or we go rent a studio, and, you know, it's great. I love it. I love the music industry. I love the scene in Vancouver. I think it's popping, and yeah.
We're about to preview your video, Stardom.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. This is Glymir from the Hipster Cartel. This is called Stardom, and it's about the pitfalls of celebrity. Check it out.
Quit fucking pissing around, just go grab a fucking selfie stick. I don't even care. Fucking don't even do a big budget. Just fucking shoot yourself on camera. But Stardom needs a video. Stardom needs a video.
Stardom, yeah. Stardom, yeah. Stardom, yeah. Stardom. Some say you never go too far, never go too fast. Won't last, it's all about the trip, not the fat. started on a track till you accepted no one back your plate. Now your career take flight, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, stardom. You wanna be a celebrity, challenge your integrity, but all you really want is polygamy. Be blocked everywhere you go, can't walk the streets without security. Your whole life a mystery, on the front page, all the rage, headliner on stage, like an animal in a cage. Can't leave your home, no one leave you alone. Camera flashing when you in the zone, need a clone. Just go shopping just to roam. Paparazzi standing outside your home, but you still wanna still push ahead. Not satisfied until you know, until you dead. How the rich and famous go, is it forced or in your head? Take it any way you can get. Work out in the morning, okay, you all set. Take on the world, you bet. Then you get there and you fret. Let it slip and forget, boy, you grip it and you the best. Yeah, you the best, yeah, you the best. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, stardom, yeah, you the best. And I got you a bulletproof vest. You the night show guest. Now it's all marketing, sales, mass assault across the world. Be the best girl, high profile model on the runway. Anything you desire, you on fire. Everyone wanna promote you, bankroll devote you. Wanna hire music fans to the spot. Forget the old you, time people walk door to door on every flight. You the Brad Pitt of rap, not the J. Cry. Need you back, quit your 9 to 5 and retire. Cause you the flame to take them higher. Get them on the day's funk, get them off the jump. Take them off the streets, backyard games, music ambient, over barbecue flames. Everything you ever wanted, everything you ever wanted. This is the life. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is the life, a life. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, yeah, 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 yeah. Stardom, stardom, stardom.
All right, well, thank you for coming through and kicking it with us for our first episode of That Dere Show.
Much respect, much respect.
Yeah, we appreciate you being our first interview and all that good stuff and for rocking out with us.
Thanks for holding it down for the 604.
Okay, this is Glymir from the Hipster Cartel. Thanks for watching That There Show with Ben Sosa and Manny B. Spittin'. Peace.